The Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission (NERC) has imposed a 1.69 billion naira fine on the Abuja Electricity Distribution Company (AEDC) for overbilling its customers between January and September 2024. Hi, welcome to What's Happening, where we bring you the latest exciting news and highlights you won't want to miss. I am Frances Oti, and these are top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, in a bold move following Germany's new border controls, the Dutch government is gearing up to implement sweeping measures to curb migration, including a freeze on new asylum applications. Under the leadership of Geert Wilders' PVV party, the Netherlands will declare a national asylum crisis to bypass parliamentary approval and make the country less appealing to asylum seekers. While the EU might push back against this unilateral approach, the Dutch government remains determined to push through its controversial plans. With these measures, it seems the Netherlands is aiming to set a tough new standard for migration policies in Europe. At number 9, Pope Francis has returned to Rome after an intense 12-day tour across Southeast Asia and Oceania, where he championed climate action and interfaith dialogue. The 87-year-old pontiff, despite his health issues, impressively kept up with a grueling schedule, visiting Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, East Timor, and Singapore. Notably, he engaged with massive crowds, including a record-setting mass in East Timor and extended aid to remote communities in Papua New Guinea. At number 8, the Federal Road Safety Corps (FRSC) has arrested 823 drivers in Abuja for traffic light violations as part of its ongoing Operation Carrara. The operations, which began on September 2, 2024, also saw 189 vehicles impounded and 634 licenses confiscated. FRSC's Olusegun Ogunbemide revealed that 923 fines were issued for offences, including zebra crossing violations, aimed at reducing crashes and easing gridlocks in the capital. Perhaps this will finally get drivers to stop ignoring the rules. At number 7, Cross River State is gearing up to expand its economic horizons through annual trade fairs, as emphasized by Commissioner for Commerce, Dr. Abigail Orok. At a media briefing in Calabar, Orok announced plans to rebrand the state's trade fair, scheduled for November 2024, as a key initiative under Governor Bassey Otu's administration. The fair aims to attract investments, open new markets, and foster business relationships, aligning with the state's push for public-private partnerships. This initiative could be a game-changer for the state's economic landscape. At number 6, in a tragic incident in Abakaliki, Ebonyi State, the police have confirmed that a gas explosion led to the death of Mr. George and Mrs. Chioma Obasi, sister of popular Afrobeat singer Patoranking. Despite social media rumors suggesting an inverter or dynamite explosion, preliminary investigations revealed a gas leakage as the cause. The couple suffered severe injuries from the blast and passed away days apart, leaving behind a 3-year-old son. The police have dismissed claims of foul play, attributing the explosion to a gas spark. At number 5, the Borno State Emergency Management Agency SEMA has saved 3,683 people trapped by severe flooding in Maiduguri, using motorized boats, canoes, and even military trucks and excavators. SEMA continues its efforts as floodwaters slowly recede. With nearly 2 million people affected, 14 official camps have been set up to shelter the displaced, alongside informal ones. Thanks to a 3 billion naira boost from the federal government spearheaded by President Bola Tinubu, the rescue operation is moving fast, but the scale of the disaster still calls for more action. At number 4, Senator Monday Okpebholo, the APC governorship candidate for the 2024 Edo elections, has been summoned to appear before an Abuja magistrate's court over accusations of age falsification. A suit filed by PDP chieftain Honesty Aginbate alleges discrepancies in Okpebholo's birth dates across various documents, including his Senate nomination form and WAEC certificate. The court is set to hear the case on September 20th as Okpebholo faces charges of forgery and perjury. If convicted, he could face disqualification under the Nigerian constitution. At number 3, Usman Okai Austin has fired a bold warning to the DSS, urging them not to arrest activist Omoyele Sowore, who he says represents the suffering Nigerians. Okai believes any attempts to silence Sowore will backfire as millions stand with him in demanding accountability from the government. Arresting a loud voice like Sowore, that's a move that would only make the noise grow louder. At number 2, Elizabeth Urapa, the 66-year-old nurse abducted in Ogun State, is back in safe hands after a tense week. The assistant chief nursing officer was snatched by armed men but was dropped off at Backcock University on Thursday, though the ransom details remain murky. The police confirmed she's recovering in hospital and the university breathes a sigh of relief. Finally, at number 1, the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission (NERC) has imposed a 1.69 billion naira fine on the Abuja Electricity Distribution Company (AEDC) for overbilling its customers between January and September 2023. NERC's investigation revealed that AEDC had overcharged its customers, leading to a fine equivalent to 10% of the excess billed amount. AEDC is now required to adjust its tariff and improve service, especially on Band A feeders. This comes after mounting customer complaints and follows a previous 200 million naira fine in April 2024 for tariff violations. That's all for today. You can get the full stories across our social media platforms and follow us to join the conversation. See you next time on What's Happening.